Welcome back to more Haikyuu, where the battle's really raging. The tournament is heavily underway. One down, many more to go, and a tough fight ahead of them. With so many already falling by the wayside, are our team of crows really going to be able to fly? Or are their wings going to be clipped and suffer some heartbreak? Let's continue on with the journey of our little shrimp. Over already? Barely got started. I'm guessing this is a flashback to when, as he kind of lost his mojo. And being stuck in his rut, as it were. And visualizing this on the other side. Is he going to be able to face off Datako in full strength? With such moves protecting you, guarding your backs, how could you falter for a moment? I agree. Learn from the past, grow stronger, overcome that wall. You know, I think it would be a great story moment if the ace could be the deciding factor in it, making up for the failure in matches past. But also might be a little predictable. It is good that they could kind of get the aspects of their personalities in a second and a half of each of them showing up there. And with so many team secrets, tactics and everything kind of been on display. After a few games, will they have anything to hide for when if they get to the finals? So it seems more impressive than it actually is. You've beaten them once. Let's do it again. But also, if Datako just has that iron wall, they're relatively easy to read as well. Really, that's exactly what you want to do. Bring down the boundary blocking them, but well, if it worked last match, why change it up? She's thinking it. Can't actually impart those words, though. Where's it? Who's it going to? That's some fast reaction. He couldn't get past them, but he still scored. I guess that's what the important part, though. See if you can trick them now after... Yeah, the fact he responded that quickly, the same kind of reaction that Hinata has. Yep. and scary, yeah. Yep. Imparting terror onto the opposing team is also quite a valuable strategy. If good. Good save. This isn't something that they're used to. Keep up that attitude. He's Ite. I like that. So what? This isn't how he reacted last time. We're supposed to break his spirit. Ah. I didn't see that. How many of the points scored in this match are going to be from violations? Oop. So they're scoring, but not through actually overcoming that wall. Ooh. It's like he's not overcoming the past. He's not breaking through that mental barrier. Is it gonna play out for like that? What was... Ah! He saw the eye movement. That is some very very skilled blocking. And he's powerful. That was just one attempt. Don't lose steam. Continue that enthusiasm. I like setting him up for it. Like, get ready. But I wonder if it's going to be, if it's going to play out as though it's just another decoy, and you're getting the decoy himself to think it's going to him. because he has full trust and respect in his team. Possibly, but how can you act to get past them? Keep them on their toes. Don't let them think you've only got one form of attack. You know, if that actually happened, you sneeze when people talk about you in forms, well, in any form. I think that's like 90% of all we would do. Can you be faster than lock on? I still haven't quite figured out what happened. They're still in a state of shock. They're in the ready position. Exactly where he needed to be. A complete wild card. I think the fact that he hasn't been a big name. Is this their longest conversation? And the fact that they're bringing attention on themselves from other teams. The whole world, and this is just a amateur team kind of thing. Nice. How did he manage to get past the wall? Were they still expecting? He's drawn his eye. A tit for tat, 1-for-1. They're still ahead. This is... Yep. Going to be tight. The king. Reverting to bad habit. Unfortunately, there's someone that can keep up with him. Now, the thing is, if they know that that monster quick could only really be achieved by the two of them, they're going to be hopefully ready for it to get them. Okay. from that kind of posture and positioning, he is a scary genius. It's not just, it's not just the 10 that is skilled there, getting the ball to him. And giving them that advice. Always go for the decoy. Pay special attention to it. So that they can't get any more. And there it is. What about the rest of them? Have they forgotten there's more than just that player? Could have gone worse. Almost as if it's by design. You see, and this would be quite good for him if he knew that everyone had their eyes on him. Reaching the kind of legendary status of the danger in the back. Damn, they missed the main... They were along to see as well. They're taking it quite well. I think he's getting some fans. Yeah. Now, who are they going to ascend it to? A late jump. Yeah. The actual technical ability of this would not be something I could keep up with. I don't think I'd even be able to see what was going on if I was watching it in a normal speed match. They've mentioned him. Wasn't he the one that got smacked earlier? Nice. But he reached it. This is the turning point that I wanted to see. You can't have it without a little bit of crisis. He has wide reach and a sturdy grasp of everything. Also, tunnel vision. Ooh. That is something I suffer with quite greatly. Does help in some respects, though. Still, they made a little ground, 3 points ahead. And he's getting to the back to make what? Another run for it? That was a scream, and we're getting the same kind of... This is when it's a decoy, isn't it? The more he shines. And it is that moment of redemption. The way is clear. Was he just falling back to Earth? Ah. They're learning. Picking up from everything that worked against them. Even if he couldn't be part of it on the court. And yet it still feels great. I mean, he had their attention tenfold. He has his role. And it might be the best at it. You have some sturdy players. And some real ace in the holes. And since you've rattled a few bones there, how's the iron wall going to react? All we have to do is stop 10. Oh shit. For Asahi to be able to get that defining moment in, he was almost starting to slip back. You know, can he see a way past? If one form doesn't work, try a different avenue of attack. And seeing the others cheer them on. And our little boy here trying to follow in the footsteps of giants. A particularly small one, but still a giant nonetheless. May not be the team's shining ace, but good for something. For him, getting the attention of the other team, being that spotlight. Even if it wasn't him that scored, that's what he was aiming for. Being seen as a threat, something that needs to be stopped. If they continue on like this, hopefully, we're going to be in for a good time. And by the end of it, are we going to have the same kind of sportsmanship and cheering on like we did with the previous team? The big guy's scary. I'm going to assume that he's really nice. And the ace, visualising that wall, something that... Yeah, being told about the iron wall of Datacomb, but seeing it that clearly, that would definitely be intimidating. But one of the characters that I think not most impressed by, but I just really like it, is the one, it's pointed out, sitting on the sidelines and yet still cheering the team on. It might be his last attempt to be a part of it, but as long as he's still there to cheer them on to victory, and maybe impart a little bit of knowledge and know-how from the sidelines. I really like that form of maturity and strength. But we know this game isn't over. Not until the storm rolls past and there's no more thunder. But like I said during the actual episode, a lot of this I would not be able to follow along with in full speed. Watching it as it goes by. Sure, I'd be able to see who scored and what's kind of going on, but having it slowed down to this extent is really quite helpful for me to not only slowly more understand volleyball, but also enjoy it. And so far, all of the matches have been quite close, despite all of their tricks, their monster quicks, feints, decoy plays. There's still a lot to learn, some practice to be had. How far are they going to go? Hopefully you'll be there to find out. If you enjoyed this one, let me know. Maybe even leave a like and a comment down below. Helps out my channel. Helps out me. Probably more than you'd even realise. Consider subscribing if I've entertained you and you want to see more. But for now, get yourself a bit of rest. Enjoy this time out before the next episode. See you there. I feel like I'm taking the limelight away from those that truly are doing the magic work out here. That would be my patrons for keeping this channel afloat. So I really need to thank Electricant, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sao, Shiwan, Mats, Mwaha, Stinsfire, Gurley, Grey19, Saltytron, Cardboard, Croyville, Jennifer Rojas, Alvin Garcia Santiago, D. Theodo, Dark Shadow 7899, Defender of Segs, Ginterman, Finesse Kid, Maurizio Lascano, and everyone else. Because I may be watching the anime, but you're here right beside me. Metaphorically, at least. I hope.